I've just finished my day's work. It's Thursday, 5:30, and it's been a lot of back and forth today. Honestly, like I had to run some errands earlier this morning, and I totally forgot I had a meeting at 11, which I ended up missing, and it sucks because I was looking forward to this meeting all week, and now I missed it. And this is my fault because I missed the time zone and I didn't set the right time on my calendar. So this is also a reminder for me that I need to create a better system, because this was something that I struggled with years ago, and now I'm realizing it's creeping back in and I need to fix that, because why would I miss an important meeting? Like, there's literally no excuse for that, especially when I know. And also, I did get a few reminders in my email, but for whatever reason, I didn't check my email this morning to remind me, and I logged on and realized I was an hour late. So that is not acceptable, and I'm holding myself accountable for that, so I need to do better. I've been thinking about it all day because it just feels so annoying to not keep track of that, and I believe I do better than that. And and I know things happen, but I know it's beginning to slip, because that is just not okay, especially if it has to do with work or professional things. If it was just like friends and whatnot, that's understandable because I can explain and it will be okay. But for work related stuff, that is just something that I personally would not appreciate. So it kind of sucks, and I'm annoyed at myself for doing that to someone else and wasting someone else's time. And so I do apologize. I'm not sure if they're gonna see this video, but I really just need to do better than that. I'm heading to the gym now. The truth is, I wasn't feeling like going to the gym at all today. I've been super tired, and also I think I had 4 or 5 hours of sleep last night because I was editing, and my plan was to actually just relax today. But here we are, going to the gym. I actually watched a few fitness videos on Snapchat, so I was inspired. So I thought I'm just gonna go in and do a little bit. And also, I've always heard people who are physically fit who say they will never date or be in a relationship with someone who doesn't work out or someone who doesn't go to the gym. And in the past, I used to think this was shallow and vain, and what do you mean? What do you mean you're not gonna date someone that works out? Not everyone wants to work out. But I've come to realize that it's actually a lot more than the physical appearance and the muscles, and more about the discipline and the mindset. Because if you're a kind of person that works out and goes to the gym a lot, you will understand that it's difficult sometimes. Some days you're sore, some days you're tired, and you don't feel like going. You just don't feel like working out. But guess what? Because you made some promises to yourself, you go and show up. This is something that happens to me. Sometimes I get up, like today, I wasn't feeling like going to the gym at all. But I had to get up and just go, because I know when I get there, half of the work is done. So that's easy. And a lot of people don't understand, because some people have different values, right? Some people's value is not to be fit. They don't care about that. Some people's value is actually more about food and eating tasty food, which, by the way, there's nothing wrong with that. I think everyone has their own different set of values. And I've come to realize that people who say things like that actually value fitness. And it's more about the discipline, because when you walk out and go to the gym, even when you don't feel like it, you build this level of discipline that also translates in other areas of your life, like your work, your relationship, your finances, even food and drinking. Sometimes, the fact that a food says that it's one serving, if you're disciplined enough, sometimes you realize you don't even have to finish that one serving. Same thing with drinking. The fact that it's bottomless alcohol or open bar doesn't really mean you have to drink the house down. It's a discipline thing. And I've come to realize that people who say that they're looking for a different set of values, and it's okay. So now I'm correcting myself, knowing that it's not vain. It's not vain to have a standard, a set of values, and try to match that, try to find a match for that. All right, at the gym now, time to get some workout in. I actually just took my pre-workout. I'm low-key waiting for it to kick in so we can go get this. Let's do it. And some working out chest, I think it just makes sense to like add this into the mix. This has also become one of my favorite machines for chest. I actually just did a bench press, but it was quite a busy area, so I couldn't film. But here I am, and now I'm gonna use this machine. You probably might have seen me use this on my Snap because I do use it quite a bit because I find it really effective, and also I'm able to really isolate my chest without feeling any pain on my back or on my lower back. So I really do enjoy this. And I think one of the most important things for this is making sure you have good form, to make sure you're not putting the pressure on the wrong muscle group. So this is super effective, and let's get to it. It's almost like you're embracing someone, like you're giving someone a hug. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo. And one of my personal secret with this is making sure that I move this up and down just to make sure I target different parts of my chest. So right now it's down, and I'm just gonna lift it up. Oh, it's up, so I'm gonna push it down. And then I'm gonna do the same. Super effective. Oh my God. I think I can feel the bench press, that's for sure. Super, super, super effective. All right, let's go. And when you adjust the seat and push it down, you're probably gonna feel more of like your lower chest. And when it's up, it's definitely gonna be on the upper part of the chest. So let's go. 1. I didn't complete that set, but that's okay. I do that sometimes. I fuck up a set just so I can do more. So instead of doing like 3 perfect sets, I could do like 5 or 6 messed up sets, which means overall I'm doing more. All right, last one. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. I can definitely feel it. Look at that. You want a bite? So when I started working out about, 16 years ago, I had this move, this exercise that I really enjoy, and it was very effective for my chest workout. But for whatever reason, I haven't done it in a very long time. I absolutely forgot about it. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know. Maybe you experience that too, where you have like a particular type of workout you do, but for whatever reason you haven't done it in a very long time. I just saw someone do that workout today at the gym, and I was like, hold on. This is like my go-to move, and I've totally forgotten about it. So today, I'm gonna do it. It actually works for the chest, and what I need is this ball. I don't know what the workout is called, so don't ask me. It's basically just push-ups, but then I'm gonna use this ball for assistance. So what it does is it helps define, like, you know, the chest, and all I'm gonna do is this, and then spread my legs, and then go all the way down and back up. And when I come up, I squeeze. I like squeeze my chest. So let's do it again. All right, so I'm gonna try to do a couple more, but I can feel it. I can definitely feel it in, like, you can see these lines here. That is exactly what happens when you come up and like squeeze. Like when you squeeze it, you're definitely gonna feel the pain, but it's worth it. So I'm gonna do a couple more sets. Today I'm basically just like doing chest and shoulders and arms. I really don't dedicate too much. I don't dedicate a particular day for like a leg day or chest day. I just try to make sure that I do lower body at least 3 times a week. And then the remainder of the week, I just like do upper body. And it all depends on how I'm feeling and my energy level. That is gonna determine, you know, what exactly I'm gonna do. And some days I do leg days, I do like leg workouts, and then if I have the energy, I do like a little bit of like arms or back or shoulders or like whatnot. But I think I'm gonna try to, you know, divide my workout. But so far, it's worked for me and I enjoy it. I just have a feeling that if I dedicate a particular day to like a leg day, for example, and if I don't eat properly that day, I'm not able to like do legs. Because whenever I do leg workout, I realize I need to like eat a lot before my exercise. But if I don't, then I'm not able to do it. So I let my body dictate. I have a schedule, I have a routine, but I keep it flexible so that I can, you know, take advantage of whatever I'm feeling that day, and yeah, just make it work basically. So let's go one more time. Legs apart for balance, and then down, up, and squeeze. Down, squeeze. Down, squeeze. Down, squeeze. That feels good. Trying to get these bad boys to like double D's, but yeah,